Hello people, today we're going to be taking a look at a pretty old computer hardware today. This is not the newest off the block, this is a pretty typical old computer from somewhere on the range of 2005 or 2004, somewhere in between today. Not today, but from that genre of era. So, this is my parents' old laptop we'll be taking a look today. So, but, let's talk about after the intro, okay? Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at a Compaq laptop, which HP does own Compaq now. This is a, what we're going to do is click something to make it speak out loud, so the laptop will explain itself. Well, it will explain the model number. Oh, shoot. Oh, cut short. Okay, so we got back now. Oop, wrong button. So, okay, here we go yet again. So, we have the like I said.
Presario V2000.
Hopefully that was clear for you people. I hope that wasn't too garbled up. Was it? Hopefully it wasn't, so. Using the Windows XP text to read speech thing, using that for to say it, because if I were trying to say it, it would be all screw up. So like the computer explained itself, it's a
Presario V2000.
and that product line been running Compaq been using that product line for an awful long time. So, but we can talk about a little bit. Actually, we can talk about a little bit of story. This is a force in-store brand new laptop they got from a store. My parents did purchase this particular Compaq laptop from Fry's. I will overlay or cover my face up of that store location. There is a favorite electronics store. We do have to travel a little bit. But, yeah, my parents, decided to pick on this one. At the time at the time, I didn't think when we picked up, a lot of people was doing a lot of review and other stuff, and if we read the review, we probably would know ahead of time, because out of the box experience, should we say a little too slow and underestimated. So hopefully you can see. I don't know if you can see or not, but if I go like that, my parents had a little bit of issue with this particular one, but when I say issue, hardware not keeping up with Windows XP, especially the Fisher Price look. So the only issue to resolve the performance. It was very slow at the time, so wasn't too good. Simple as that. Had to add memory stick or add more memory to it to support this theme or Windows XP Fisher Price theme to it. So get that all working, and this is a fresh copy of Windows that I did a little while ago. For the longest time, I used to be a AVG fan, but now I don't like AVG no more because AVG caused a blue screen to the original Windows XP installation, so it did cause some issues. So I had to fix that, reinstall Windows XP. So done that. So now it's doing okay, but obviously this is not the top spec machine. Unfortunately, this is the hardware. It's enough to do internet browsing, which back in the day when this laptop was released and when they made it at the time period, this would do just fine in that time period. But now in this generation, it does struggle a bit on internet browsing. This is a very limited power machine, so this is not an ideal machine for heavy video editing and heavy photo editing. This is not. This is mostly, I don't know what the heck they were trying to market it to. Obviously, this is not a gaming machine. This was a little more of a home and office use. There was warning sticker on this machine of this is a home and office use laptop. So that's what it's mostly designed for. So now probably some editing software will work perfectly with this hardware, but I wouldn't know. Because at the time, I was very young when my parents got this laptop. Like I said, when they picked it up, I was very young. The knowledge that I had at the time wasn't good enough at the time. I was still learning computer hardware wise. So we didn't pick up this machine for long term. This was definitely a short term for this particular machine. So, but it's all AMD based. I will put overlay photo for you people for the processor and for the video card. I believe the ATI is embedded. I'm not quite sure if ATI was separate from AMD or not, so I'm not sure if the ATI, it does have a sticker say ATI on it, which I'm not quite sure if the ATI is built onto the AMD processor or a separate unit. Unfortunately, ATI is owned by AMD now, so of course they used to be the big king, but now fallen behind. ATI fallen so behind now. AMD owns the property of ATI now, so So I'm not quite sure the marketing, what Compaq was marketing to. I'm not quite sure the not quite sure. Fortunately, there's no product page. I'm pretty sure there or not. Excuse the noise if the microphone picking up or not. Not quite sure. But um, like I said, it's not quite sure that they were what kind of crowd of people they Compaq was marketing. It does have HP label and it does have HP software along with this Compaq, so I'm not quite sure how far HP was owning Compaq, so I'm not quite sure how deep. So it does have the HP logo on it. So um, but I say it's a pretty interesting little machine. Pretty interesting. So we can go with the port. The top of it mostly silver. This particular one, it's a very odd machine for the time period because obviously, widescreen. I'm not quite sure widescreen was cheap enough or what. Not quite sure if they spent extra for that or not, but oh well. But kinda interesting. I would thought this would be the non-widescreen, but oh well. Like I said, I wasn't too deeply in technology that in the time period. But the top, there's no numpad or no num keypad, so all you numboards up there. So if I lift it up a little, if I put something down, if I lift up a little, you would see this is a pretty good condition laptop. My parents didn't use it a whole lot. They end up using their old desktop computer a whole lot. So, but if we take a look, there's not a lot of functionality button. At the top, you got a simple Wi-Fi, turn it on and off. So if you're connecting it to an Ethernet cable, you can quickly turn off in the middle. Power button, and you got your volume function, your volume quick key, so you can do a quick tap. It does control the window XP volume. Then you have your normal function key at the top, and this is American keyboard. You got your trackpad, got your simple on and off, so you can disable the trackpad if it's getting in your way or what. You can turn that off. Then on the port side, we have S video. This is the time period that depending on the TV. If your TV had the S video, actually you can get the S video to composite if you're using that at the time period. So you have S video, your normal optical drive, USB, actually your headphone jack, then your indicator light right there. Hopefully you can, well, maybe, okay. Then the two speakers at the front. Then when we get to the side, you do have your expansion cord that you could add. So you could add like you could use a USB or Wi-Fi or whatever you could use. So pop that back in. USB. I was saying with these USB, these are USB 2.0. These are not the high-speed one. Unfortunately, back in the day, it was USB 2.0. It might be USB 1, but oh well. Then on that side, you get your phone, your modem, and your Ethernet. Then your VGA. So yeah, pretty much that's pretty it. And there was a blink slot too. Looked like there was an extra option you could add to it. So I'm not quite sure if they were using this this chassis style as a business. I'm not quite sure of that, because yeah, there's no docking. So yeah, there's a sticker on the bottom made by HP. So and this is the time period of when you buy these computers from 2005 to a little bit older age. This is a time period when you had you would have a copy of Windows for your machine. Then you would have another DVD for your software and driver specifically for your laptop, and which I personally liked it. I do like the idea, but why now everybody's getting a little bit cheaper these days. So being again so cheaper, now you don't get your a DVD with your operating system and your software too. So did include that, and it did include a trial of AOL. So you could have AOL as your internet provider. It did come with a couple of bundle software. One of the bundle software was Photoshop, a very early version of Photoshop, and pretty good amount of guidebook with it too. So plenty of stuff to get you up and running. So nothing too special. So yeah, and a lot of stuff I probably will specify, but mostly I'm that guy specify the hardware on the USB, the ports on it. So, but pretty much that's pretty it for this pretty simple laptop. I had a 15-minute auto stop engaged, so what I'm gonna do is end the video. So I'm gonna say thank you for watching this very quick video. I hope you have enjoyed so much that you would subscribe or Google Plus me, whatever way you like to follow me. Which way you like to. So if you want to follow on Google Plus page, I'm trying to post photos, so I've been trying to. So been trying to post. Then now I'm thinking. Oh yeah. If you want to get notified, if you want to get notified by email, please feel free to hit the bell notification button. Click on that and you should get email of when I live stream or post or whatever. It's notified for you, and give the video a like or dislike, and check out video notes. Click on show me more, channel email address. You may have to copy and paste Amazon wish list that you can use as a recommendation list or wish list, or to support my channel. So you can support the camera gears or the project I have on there. So if you want to help out with one of those two, feel free to do if you'd like to. And tech tip forum, well, community forums I'm part of, so if you are signed up with one of those community forums, you're welcome to say hi to me. And feel free to leave a comment. Well, if you have anything nice to say, or if you want to share your story of your experience of owning a Compaq laptop, feel free to share your experience. I would love to hear your experience in the comment below, because I do have a story. I can feel free to comment on the Google Plus page too. I get notified if you people have comments. And plus, if you keep your comment clean, I will share them in the video. So, or I will pick them. I will pick a couple. So, I want to say that. So, another comment shout out too that all related. So, I'm gonna get the phone. I had a comment on HP Slimline computer, so very nice comment. Sean Don, or Sean Dude, something like that. Excuse that if I screw your YouTube username. His comment about the HP Slimline is a smartphone or small, get a lot of use, and I do agree half and half. Yes, you can get use to consume to look at stuff. I mean, the phone hardware, it's getting there, getting close to computer like this, so it's just right now the software you want, let's say you want to use to edit your photo or your video, or software you want to write your code. It's not completely there yet, but I do agree with, yes, the phone hardware is getting close to PC. It's getting close. There was some YouTube videos of people putting Windows XP in Windows 7 and Windows 10 on the smartphone. So if you have a flagship phone, or if you have a phone you can keep up, you definitely can do it. So I'm not gonna disagree on that. Well, actually, not disagree, but I can see his point of, yeah, you can get used out of the phone. Depending if you're a type person who doesn't mind the small screen. So, depending on that, but I'm gonna say thank you for commenting. So, I will catch you people next time in the next video. So, see you later.